gonna stop doing outros for this. You know what's gonna happen. My K-pop opinion. I know I am late, but here's one of my opinions and a confession. My opinion: the Jungwon and Winter dating rumor. No, this is not about the idols, but the fandoms, engines, and minds are practically hating each other most of the time, while some fans are leaving and hating both the idols, even though the rumors are confirmed it's not true. And I wish K-pop fans do not victimize just one idol more than the other. I have seen many videos and posts telling it's Jungwon's or Winter's fault, and people saying Winter wasn't even affected by this rumor like Jungwon was, even though Winter got heavy hate from some engines. So my conclusion is that nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault, and it's the fans that made this a huge rumor. I know this isn't a useful opinion, but I just wanted to say it anyway. That's like, yeah, I get that. It's totally understandable. Engines and minds, I don't know what's wrong with them. You know, they're very sensitive, very protective, especially since they're higher up groups. They're very popular, so they tend to be more protective, and they want to keep the idols more to themselves. And they're very possessive and all of that. But overall, it's just like, if they're dating, they're dating. If they're not, they're not. Let it be, let it be. No need to hate the other idol. My confession: this is something I am very terrified to confess about. I used to be an obsessive fan and a career boo, and no, I am not here to justify myself. I have done many embarrassing things, like trying to call idols, calling others like Oppa or Oni, and yes, I thought Korea was the best. I truly regret doing them, but I can't blame myself fully, as the fandom I was in used to normalizing these things, and I was 9 when I got into K-pop. But the more I got into K-pop, I realized whatever I was doing was not right, and now I am a K-pop stan, knowing the space between me and my idols. I confess this not to just defy my wrongdoings, but to make sure people know you can always change, and the past doesn't really matter if you know what you did and won't do again. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Didn't know any better. When you're very young and you're discovering new things and you're trying new things, you're just gonna get into it. Head first, dive in deep, straight ahead, and listen. Yeah, I understand you think South Korea is the best. It's like the best country ever because it has all these idols and all this music and stuff. But then you slowly realize it's just like every other country. It has its music, has its entertainment, has its beautiful people. It is what it is. Has its ups, has its downs. But yeah, like calling people Oppa and Oni. Yeah, yeah. At least you knew that you were taking a step too far. And then you admitting that you're a Karibu, and that you have now changed from 9 years old to however old you are, so you have matured as a person. If you're not cringing on your past self, then you truly haven't grown. I am the world's biggest Jungkook shipper. I don't know what a shipper is, but okay, if you ship Jungkook, good on you. If you're a shipper of Jungkook, good on you, I guess. Just as long as you're not being weird about it, then you're fine. BTS and Blackpink being one of the most hated K-pop groups is because the fandoms are hating on the other group. Okay, wait, on the other... Okay. Are you saying because Blinks are hating on BTS and ARMY's hating on Blackpink? Because they're the two biggest fandoms? I guess so, but it's also because they're the two most popular K-pop groups, and the more popular you are, the more hate you get. That's pretty normal, especially in such a competitive space. You're gonna get hate not just from competition, but just from people in general. It's like, oh, why are they this famous? Why are people obsessing over them? I don't get it. But it is what it is. That's what comes with popularity and success and fame and rising to the top. But another thing I think is because BTS and Blackpink, they've been at the top for so long that people are kind of getting tired of them, and they want new people at the top, so they're trying really hard to put down the group. But the thing is, with what BTS and Blackpink have done, they've achieved so much that they've reached the point of almost immunity and immortality, but only the future knows what will happen. I got TOC's disbandment news during school and started sobbing, like dead-ass sobbing. My math teacher sent me to the counselor because he thought one of my relatives had died because of how hard I was crying. I mean, I wouldn't say it felt like that, but COC deserved way better. And the thing is, they didn't get an official disbandment announcement. Yeah, they released Helicopter, and then for years nothing really happened, and then all of a sudden Cube announced that, oh yeah, by the way, we're turning off COC's membership thing because they've disbanded. That's not a disbandment announcement. That's just announcing, oh yeah, we're just getting rid of this because it's not gonna be used anymore. Because oh yeah, that group you love, yeah, they disbanded. Yeah, but Eugen, Cheese and Kepler, focus on that, and then that's pretty much it. And yeah, and He's in L's Up. Is that group still a thing? L's Up? I don't know. Yeah, and it's very underrated, I will say. She deserves a lot. Hi, here's a confession from Scarlett. I attended Blackpink's concert in Seoul. Yes, I had classes to attend in college, but who cares? It's Blackpink. And yes, I traveled all the way to Seoul. I never got the tickets, but a Blink tried to resell a ticket, and of course I bought it. Don't worry, I'm still gonna travel back. Is it worth the exhaustion? Yes. Is it worth the good because you lied to your professor about having Mpox? Oh, so yes. I was only in Korea for 3 days, which means I missed 2 days of school. I also saw J-Hope attend, which literally excited me since it's a Bang Pink interaction. I know those Twitter X armies and Blinks are pulling their hairs out right now. So yeah, I lied to my professor about having Mpox to attend the Deadline World Tour. Okay, you're a college student, and I don't know how attendance is when it comes to college. Here at uni in Australia, like attendance isn't actually that important as long as you are doing the materials and modules and all that. But you saying that you had Mpox, they had some sort of disease, and that's why you couldn't go to class. But in reality, you were just going to Blackpink concert overseas. That's insane. Do I think that's insane? I do think that's insane. Do I respect it? Dino is not underrated. Okay. I guess you can interpret that in so many ways. Like, yeah, he's not underrated because a lot of people rate him highly. He just doesn't get the recognition he deserves. Because getting recognition and being rated is two different things. And I guess like he doesn't get as many lines, as many screen time, as much attention. So I guess there's that. But yeah, a lot of people know that he's a great dancer, great performer, and a key part to Stray Kids. Confession, I say I miss Sujin, but I started studying K-pop in 2023. I guess you can still miss somebody that you never met because it's like you can look at their music videos, at their performances, and see what they were like, and be like, "Oh, that's really cool." And all of a sudden, oh well, yeah, they're not actually part of the group anymore. Damn, I wish I was part of that. I missed that. So that's normal. That's fine to feel that way. So good. I think the comments on TikTok under different groups' account, which are spreading hate and negativity, like blank group, 4th or 5th gen king or queen, or blank idol next to Sally, are like a part of one hate group. Because if you see they have one problematic country's flag in the username and they are just trying to create fan wars, so I think fans should stop playing under or hate on that group, which the account is allegedly supporting. I have seen this one account who first commented under Stray Kids video NH 4th gen king, and then under NH video Stray Kids 4th gen king. In conclusion, fans should realize these are troll accounts, and stop replying as it gives them attention. Sorry for grammar errors. English is not my first language. Oh, good. I kind of got what you were saying, and yeah, a lot of people trying to make groups, accounts dedicated just to put down K-pop groups in general, and then they add flags of like controversial countries just to garner hate or garner attention, really. And like it's just awful, it's stupid. They just don't have a life, so they don't have a life, and that's somebody that you shouldn't really be interacting with. BTS is overhated. Like, I get it, their fandom is trash and they deserve a better fandom, but honestly they get hate over being popular or their fandom. Hate on fandom should be separated from hating on the idol. BTS have worked a long way up there and they deserve all the hype, but I really hope the fandom gets cleaned from the delusional ones. I am not an army, I'm a stay, but I appreciate their music and respect them. Yeah. Like, I'm an army. Do I like other armies? No, they're very what are the words? They feel like supremacists. Like, listen, yeah, BTS are the most successful K-pop group of all time, but they didn't invent South Korea. They're not gods. They're human beings that made it to the top, and you should be proud of that. But don't be like, oh my gosh, they are the gods of gods. They are the best. They deserve the world. No, they're just really talented, really good, and yeah, they deserve what they're getting. But like, don't overdo it to the point that people will be like, okay, you shouldn't talk about BTS like that. You know what? I'm gonna start hating BTS. It will create a cycle. It will create a lot. Just appreciate BTS for what they did, and they truly achieved a lot. So good on them. YG does not care about its group's well-being. He makes legends and squeeze the profit and throw them away. Fans need to stop defending YG on this one. Yeah, the YG method. So they debut a group and they give them like 20 comebacks within a 2 year to 3 year span, and they do really well. And then they're like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna take a rest. Okay, we're all good, all good. Oh, people want to come back. Okay, uh, this member will go to a fashion event. This member will do a solo thing. I guess we'll give them a comeback. Here's a comeback. A few weeks promotion. There you go. We're gonna stop for like a year now. It's like, oh, you want another comeback? Okay. Here's a concert. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, one of the members, they want to leave the company. Oh, they want to leave the group. Oh, okay. Let's just debut a new group, and that's the YG method. And for some reason, it is working. It's somehow working because the YG, like when it comes to expenses to revenue, YG make the most profit. Like yes, Hybe make the most money, but they also spend the most money into comebacks and all that. Whereas YG, they spend the least amount of money out of the big four at least, and then they make the most amount of money because like the strategy is working, so they're not gonna stop, and they're only gonna stop once they stop making profit. But the thing is, YG stands, they love all of YG. Like I will say, the biggest YG stands are YG artists themselves. If you like look at all the YG idols, they like look up to iKON or Blackpink or Big Bang or 21. Big Bang and 21 are the big ones. They look up to them, and they now look up to Blackpink and iKON, and then the future ones are gonna look up to Treasure and Baby Monster. That's just how it works. That's the YG way. It is what it is. Hybe is intentionally making Enha and Cat's Eye look like the mean bullies just for clout, intentionally putting clips and editing them in a way that makes it that it feels like it. And guess what? Fans are falling for this propaganda. That's the magic of editing. You know, you can make anyone look like anything. I can make myself look like a kind-hearted, sweet man when in reality, I am an absolute loser. So editing can do that. And like, here's the thing, they do that because that's what gets views, especially on competition shows, competitive shows, survival shows. They want to make everything juicy, everything intense, everything gossipy, and like, oh, they're mad at each other, but like really they're discussing on like, oh, okay, we should do this performance like this, like that. That's how we should do it. But then there's always like cameras like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he would say that. Like, why would they say it like that? It's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. In Hypen, Cat's Eye, yes, they could be mean. We don't truly know who they are. But when it comes to being performers and getting the job done, I'm sure they cooperate well with each other. Because with what they pull off, you have to have some sort of cooperation, some sort of willing to work with each other. Because in my opinion, in order to be in part of a K-pop group, like you don't have to like each other. You don't have to like be friends with each other. But you just need to be willing to work with each other, and that's it. Like you don't have to be besties, twins, and all that. You just got to be able to work well with each other. Like you can work well with someone but not be their friend. Like that's possible. That's how it works. But like in Hype and Cat's Eye, we don't know what they're truly like, but I'm sure that they're very cooperative and hardworking people that work well together. Bang Chang's crash out on the live was valid, and if anyone feels offended, then yes, he was talking about you. Yeah, like when I'm pretty sure this is about when he said, like I hate when people think they're helping but they're not. Like yeah, like listen, yes, we get news about it. Yes, it's in our face, but let's be honest, it's none of our business. We shouldn't try to act upon it. We shouldn't try to send trucks or vans with a protest or send funeral wreaths. That's my least favorite thing to do. But what if funeral wreath people still do that? I mean, business. K-pop stands would spend an egregious amount of money just to send that to K-pop buildings. Yeah, but like, listen, like sometimes yes, fans need to step in, but at the end of the day, this is K-pop idols' business. They should be able to handle it themselves and just let them be. JYP never really promoted ITZY even during their hype as their most viral B-side shoot. Was never really promoted even due to the fame in songs like 20 and Swipe barely got any promotions. Yeah, I don't know what JYP Entertainment has done with ITZY. Like, yeah, they could have reached at such higher levels, but I feel like people just paid more attention towards like other groups, and then like, did they have a hiatus type of thing? I can't remember, but I don't know. Itchy like they feel like the Neymar Junior of the fourth gen girl groups. Like it felt like they were about to be goats, but then all of a sudden something just happened. It's like, oh, wait. They're almost a 10-year group. Oh, okay. Oh wow, time flies, and yeah, and people paid attention to other people, and I think back then JYP, they honestly JYP had took a long time on like trying to master the social media aspect of promoting a K-pop group. I think that's how it is, but yeah, Itchy they're slowly getting more and more popular. Like they're honestly out of all the fourth gen girl groups, the most consistent performers. Like in terms of quality of performances, they're the most consistent. So good on them. And honestly, I will forever be an Itchy fan. I'm Mitzi. JYP will never get the hype that they used to get. Um, I think they have had the most hype that they've ever gotten because like now they have Twice and Stray Kids at their peak, pretty much. Like Twice is one of the biggest K-pop groups of all time, and Stray Kids is considered one of the fourth gen kings. So JYP is doing pretty good. Like I will say, I have a bit of nostalgia because my first ever concert was GOT7. You know, I love GOT7. They're one of my favorite groups ever. And I remember that time from 2014 to let's say 2017, where like every JYP group, like 2015, JYP that was JYP's year. All right, they had GOT7's best year. Twice in Day 6 debuted. 2PM had a comeback. Wonder Girls also had a comeback. That JYP had a great year in 2015, and they started getting good years again and again. But then other companies started overtaking. But I will say JYP will forever be a big three company. They will always have that. And like when I say big three, I don't just mean SM, um, YG and JYP themselves. I think like Hybe is also like Hybe technically the top company sort of, but there was always that big three stigma, and JYP will always be within the top three, no matter what, whether it's Hybe, SM, JYP, or Hybe, JYP, SM, and then like YG is like they're they're very bipolar. It's hard to say, but JYP, there's I'd say the most consistent company out of all the companies. Yeah, they're the most consistent. JYP, if they're good at one thing, they're good at consistency. Last one for today. I feel like it's hard for most K-pop groups to become viral. As to do so, you need to either be in hype or have that aesthetic type of sound which can go viral on TikTok like Cupid. This is so here's the thing, right? It's hard to go viral, all right? Viral, like a trending sound, trending topic. Here's the thing. You know what's hype but has been trending worldwide? K-pop Demon Hunters. It's not about being like Hybe. Hybe is not the hype. Hybe is just the most popular. But if you try to be like someone else, then you're not going to be truly seen. So I feel like you got to have that uniqueness. Like Cupid, it's not a Hybe sounding song if you think about it. It's like nobody, well, not nobody, but not many cable groups were releasing that type of sound. A lot of people say, oh, it's New Jeans coded. It's really not, though. It kind of had its own little sound, little twist, little swing, and yeah, it did really well in 2023, 2 years ago. And then, everything hit the fan. And last year, aespa, like, dominated the year. When I say dominated, I mean like Max Verstappen 2023 dominated the year, okay? So aespa had 2024 in chokehold, and this year it's K-pop Demon Hunters. So to truly go viral, you don't need to be like hype. You like and like to have a trending sound. Who knows? Like Eve's had a trending sound, and people didn't even know it was a K-pop song. So there's that. So you know, you don't need to be like hype. You just need to like know when to post or release a song or that, and then you're good. You're golden.